So the PS5 event just happened, and they just revealed Resident Evil 8 as part of it. Now, on the Resident Evil YouTube page, they released this video on top of the trailer, Resident Evil Village special developer message. So we're going to watch this, and then we'll discuss it.
Hi, I'm Tsuyoshi Kanda, producer on Resident Evil Village.
And I'm Pete Fabiano, also producer on Resident Evil Village.
We hope you all had the chance to check out and enjoy our trailer.
Some of you are probably wondering why we didn't just call the game Resident Evil 8.
Well, it's still the 8th in the series, and we're treating it as such. You can even see the Roman numeral 8 in the game logo. So it's Resident Evil 8.
So excited to
just
see
not
that.
the name.
Yeah, I like the play on the design and simplicity in the name. But we'll touch more on that a little later. For now, why don't we just jump in and let viewers know a little bit more about the game itself.
First off, Resident Evil Village will be available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, and Steam.
Right, and in line with previous Resident Evil titles, we're using RE Engine. That engine brought Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, Resident Evil 2, Devil May Cry 5, and most recently, Resident Evil 3 to life.
Am I going to end up buying this game 4 times?
We learned from those titles, along with our internal development efforts, and optimize the latest version of the engine for the next generation of consoles.
With the combined power of Next Gen and RE Engine, we can take our developers' vision to new heights. Once again, we're planning a fresh take on survival horror, this time upping the ante on action a bit.
Realistic graphics and immersive audio, coupled with no load times, will really draw you into the world we've created for Resident Evil Village.
Speaking of which, the game takes place a few years after the events of Resident Evil 7 Biohazard.
Okay, that makes
Right,
sense.
And it follows the story of protagonist Ethan Winters.
Which we knew.
Ethan's gone back to living an ordinary life, but of course, it wouldn't be a proper story without a new challenge to overcome. Chris Redfield, a decorated hero fighting against bioterrorism, makes his return, but not in the way you'd think. He's the reason Ethan's life gets turned upside down. Let's take a look at some key art.
You can see Chris
that looks
looking
so
dark
good.
and far more brooding than in earlier Resident Evil appearances.
The last thing worth mentioning in terms of characters here is the village itself.
It plays such a crucial role as the backdrop and setting of the game that we consider it very much its own character as well.
Nice.
All right, shifting gears, let's talk a bit about the game's design.
You'll notice the familiar first-person perspective from Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. It really helps bring players into the world. It makes them feel like they're Ethan, with the same sense of heightened tension and fear.
Here's a quick look at the game running in engine.
Oh, gameplay
The
footage.
team is working really hard to create a great experience.
Oh my god, that looks gorgeous.
You can really see the details, even close up. Let's take a look at the inventory. For players familiar with Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, or the recent versions of Resident Evil 2 and 3, you'll be right at home.
That looks like a combination of
We
Resident
hope
Evil
you
4
enjoyed
and
this
modern Resident
additional
Evil.
look into Resident Evil Village.
Oh, and here's one more piece of key art. You might want to pay extra close attention to this one.
There's a lot that's being shown in it. So much so that we debated whether or not to actually put There's a lot that's being
Let's look at this really quick. So that baby fetus thing that looks very similar to what was in Resident Evil 7. You also have the crow stuff from Resident Evil 7 as well. I don't like. There's a lot. They said there's a lot in this. I don't know what else they're showing. Like it's just. Man, that's actually really creepy. Okay.
being shown in it. So much so that we debated whether or not to actually put it in the announced trailer.
Take a look and let your imagination run wild.
We are aiming to have more to show you towards the end of summer.
Yes.
So, until next time.
Maybe they'll give a release date for summer. Or not a release date for summer, but a release date during the summer when they show more. I'm so excited for this game. I'm so excited for it. Oh my god, this is going to be fantastic when it comes out. Like we already knew that Ethan was going to be a protagonist. We knew that Chris was going to be in the game. We knew that Chris was going to play a role that makes it seem like he's an antagonist or a villain in the game or an anti-hero of some sorts. So we knew that, I mean, if you've been following the spoilers and stuff like that, we also knew that it was going to take place in a village. There was going to be werewolves, and it was going to be a very, very dark entry in the series. Also, some other spoilers that we've heard, or rumors have been, Alex Wesker is going to be involved in the game. If you've never played Revelations 2, go play Resident Evil Revelations 2, so you can get the story for that one. There's a lot of stuff to discuss. We'll discuss more in another video, but I wanted to take a look at this and kind of react to this a little bit and talk about this, because there's a lot they're saying, but they're not saying it. And that also like has to do with all the spoilers that have shown up for this game. And so we can discuss that and kind of confirm some things and piece it all together in another video. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you guys are new. I'll catch all of you guys later. Everybody have a fantastic rest of your day. Peace out.